How many years of experience do you have?
I have experience of nearly 2.9 months
How much?
in 2.9 months in Angular.
2.9. Okay. Okay, you mentioned that you are leading the team as well.
Yes.
At what version you are working right now?
Currently, we are working on Angular 14.
14, 15?
14.
Okay, just a minute. Okay. So, okay, so before start our interview, what exactly you are looking from this mock interview? What your expectation means? Have you given any interview or what are the difficulties you are finding right now with the interview? Anything, can you please tell me about it?
So basically, I when means regarding this practical work, if I talk about practical work, I do my best. I can rate myself at 4.5 out of 5. Means doing the programming and doing the project on project. But when I talk about the technical interview or theoretical part, because our interview are only solely based on theoretical only,
Hmm. Hmm.
they don't test our the practical skills. If I talk about my commits on Git on my organization currently is like 800 plus commit I've done on my projects. So, but if you talk about me, but in explaining the theoretical part, then I'm lagging there. So I want to test my theoretical knowledge. So because I haven't till now applied anywhere except essential. But I want to see means how much I am theoretically good.
Okay. Okay, so we'll start with first JavaScript, then we'll move
Yes.
to, I will give you a small example to create an Angular application. So can you share your screen?
Yes.
You can open a Stack Blaze or any online editor.
Okay. Where's the option? Share. Host disable participant screen sharing.
Just a minute, let me allow you. Can you share now? Let me give you URL so you can open that as well. That is also fine. Not Angular. It should be a JavaScript for now. I have given you an URL. Open that in the chat. Just copy paste. Okay. 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 So I will give you one simple scenario. Can you write down the code for that?
Yes.
Okay. I want to create an array. Okay.
Hmm.
Of the 100 element
Hmm.
with a random number.
Hmm.
So how can I do that? Means I need a index from 0 to 100, which holds the random array, random number.
Hmm.
So how can we do this?
Or feeling like
You can remove the whole code from there and just start writing new. Yep.
you, feel. Then regarding the random number, I don't know, but we can create 100 elements in array, and with the help of fill, we can fill the numbers into that 100 element. If I will put here 0, so 100 element will be means
Just print
all
it.
will.
Just print it. Okay. So for that you have to use math.random. Okay. So now it is generating from the fractions. So you need to multiply with 100. Okay. So now tell me, I want to get only 32, not from the decimal point. So how can I do this?
We can parse parsing, but I was not coming. We can do both of this. Creating a same number.
Yep. It is expecting a string, not a number. You see, parseInt. What it is expecting, just hover on the parseInt.
I want a string to an integer.
String to convert number. So do we have string over here?
No, we are getting the numbers.
Hmm.
So we can do to string. Yeah. Then also
Do you know math methods? What are the maths method? Math that random you used, correct? Is there
yes.
something in that itself in the math to use?
I don't know about math. I generally use like math dot power, math dot square.
Hmm.
Generally we use this one. For typecasting we have like parse in, parse floor.
Do you know floor method of the math? What it does?
Yes, yes. It removes it. means we can, with the help of floor, we can specify the numbers of zeros we will have after the point.
So can we use this?
We are getting,
So why, what do you think? Why it is happening?
we have to pass some pointers here. Number. I don't have the clear cut understanding of floor.
Can you do without array method?
Means
Without array method. You use fill method, correct? Array and fill
yes,
method. So can I do with without fill and array method? How can I do this?
it generated 100 array
Yep. Yep.
without array.
Yep.
So we can use for loop.
Yep. Okay. Now try to add a math dot floor after push. Okay.
Now we are
So
getting this.
yep. So just check the your older code as well later. Okay. So what was the you're doing over there wrong?
Okay.
Okay. So I have pasted a small code in the chat. Can you just copy it and paste it over here? Paste here in the script.js.
Yes, yes. Chat. This is like-
Hello.
yes, wait. Wait.
Don't put console right now. Just write down the code and put comment out first console and then write down. Comment out that line and then write. Okay.
Yeah, actually, now my this um, mouse is not working on this
You join through laptop or you join through
laptop.
desktop.
Laptop.
So you should have your keypad as well.
Yes. Yes. Uh,
Okay. Tell me what it will print.
so this three dot is referred to spread parameter.
Mm-hmm.
For array, it will remove every three of the element and paste here. Means one, two, and three will be like separated in this array. And
Hmm.
for object, I haven't checked the rest parameter will work on object.
So that's why I asked this question. Just now comment out the line and check the output. Okay. So your spread operator is not worked on the object.
Yes, it work on
Okay.
one iterations.
Yep. So uh, the where we should have the iterators means array or something over there you can utilize this, correct?
Mhm.
Okay. So now tell me what is destructuring?
So this structure, object destructure.
Yes. Yeah.
So in object destructuring, we remove the means we remove the object
Hmm.
means we remove the object value into separate value. For example, if I give the example here,
Mm-hmm.
we will type like x and we'll give object one. So the of x, first value will come if we can give any a also. So when we will print this a, so one will come under the variable a. So this refers to the object destruction.
Can you print it? You're doing only small mistake over here. Everything is correct. Just remove the array parameter from A and just put object. Object. Opening closing. Okay. And what you are trying to get it from here? A. A is not there. That's why it is undefined. Just try to put X or something over there. It will take. Just print X. Okay. So the error which you got before, you are trying to getting the destructuring from the object. Okay. And you are trying to create an array of that object. So that's why it is complaining. So we cannot do like that. Okay. 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 So what is event propagation? Do you know?
So event propagation basically have two steps like event capturing and event public. When we fire any event, click event in JavaScript, so this event propagation happens. So like when we click, so event capturing happens, and when the processing or the functionality runs, so event bubbling means it bubbles the output. So this it's event.
Okay. And what about capturing?
Capturing, as I told, means when we click, suppose if we have a button,
Mm-hmm.
when we click on that, so first capturing happen. The capture
Okay.
this JavaScript captures the event, and once the functionality runs, so the bubbling happens. Means we bubble the outputs.
Okay. So when your DOM get loaded to the browser, so what kind of event uh, flow happen on that case? Is it capturing when the I'm saying document loading at that time?
Document loading time, capturing will happen because we are
Hmm. Okay. And if I want to stop it somewhere, then what I can use?
we have like one functionality event dot stop propagation.
Okay. And suppose I have four button. Okay.
Yes,
I have written four event listener on four button.
yes,
Okay. So you have added multiple event listener for four button. If you stop from one button, then three buttons will emit, correct? In the bubbling.
yes.
So do you know any method for that? So we can, even if you have the four elements, it will stop it. Because if you are writing only single place event of stop propagation, it will not stop for other. So there is one method. Do you remember that? There is one method, event stop immediate propagation.
No, I don't think I can use events
Okay.
immediate stop
Yep. So
because
read about this because
yes,
yep. So mostly we don't use that. So in some scenarios we have to use. Okay.
yes.
Okay. Okay. We'll move to the next question. So what is event delegation?
Event delegation.
Hmm?
I have read about it. Can you tell me small bit?
Okay. So you are talking about event capturing and event bubbling. Okay. We
Yes.
show suppose you have one UL element. Inside that you have li list.
Hmm.
Okay.
Yes, yes. Okay, okay. So we, with the help of
Hmm.
parent event listener, we are means we trigger the child elements basically. So if we, like you have told, we have the UL element, and
Correct.
inside that we have multiple thousands of. If we will have multiple childrens of li element, so we will apply the event listener on UL element, and when we click on the li element, so it will trigger the it will trigger the event. So this is event delegation basically. We,
Correct.
with the help of a parent, we means yeah,
Instead of adding the event on the child, we should
yes,
put at the parent level. We'll pass
yes,
the target.
yes,
Okay, what exactly event happen? So in that event method, you will get everything from the child. Okay.
yes.
Okay. Okay. So I'm giving you another small code. Just try to copy paste it again. So I have pasted.
Correct.
Okay. So what will be the output?
We will get an error because we have all foo which we have defined. It has the two parameters. Means it has the two parameters, and we are passing just one.
Okay.
So it
Come
will be.
comment out that line and run the code. It's the arguments.
But we don't have any full function which have
You
two
have
parameters.
written the spelling of argument is wrong. It's a arguments. Okay, now tell me why have it has not given error.
I haven't read about this.
As per you, it should give error, correct?
Yes, yes. The
But
error which I am talking about was like foo. We will find we are passing foo three only one value.
yep, buddy, this is not a TypeScript. This is JavaScript.
Yes, yes,
So if you are talking about TypeScript, then you will get error.
yes.
Okay, so that's why you are not getting error. But the question is that uh, even if you are not passing that value, how it is not giving error? There are couple of things with it. So that's why I wanted to ask you.
Okay. Maybe
What
if
what do
we
you
will
think?
type zero, then we'll get three. For I think so. This argument is defining means like A and B. For first element, I think so. It is defining three, but for B it is zero. Means undefined because nothing, no value has been passed on B.
Okay.
So
So
I will
if I
type zero. Yes,
will
yes,
it will print 3 if you put a 0.
yes.
Then see, if I don't pass anything, then I should give some value to it. So how can I give this? See, I'm not passing 3, then 5, but I want to print 5 with a B. Then how can I do this?
You want to print five.
Huh.
with B,
Yep.
and you have to pass only 3 years.
Yep.
Then we can equal to we can specify here also equal to 5.
Yep. Correct. So, what is this? What we say it?
Uh, don't
It's the default parameter.
okay, default.
Okay. Still, it is giving undefined.
Yes.
Just
Uh,
print arguments. Just print arguments. Remove one. Okay. So the problem is that we are passing 3 as an argument, but we are not passing B as an argument. So that's why you are not getting error, another error, and you are passing B. If you print B separately, then you will get 5. Okay.
okay.
So that's why I asked what is the default parameter. See what is happening now. Argument you are passing with a foo is only 3. So that's why
Yes. Yes.
it is created the object for zeroth of 3.
Yes.
But B is not, you are not passing, correct?
Oh
So
yes.
it is a
Yes.
separate
Yes.
parameter. So
Hmm.
that's why it is not part of your arguments.
Hmm.
Okay. You get it or not?
Yes. Yes. I got it.
Okay. Okay. That's fine then. Okay. So, default parameter we talked. Okay. Then, have you heard about object methods?
Object methods.
Hmm.
Uh, yeah. Object dot assign. Can you give any one example?
Okay. So I have an object. I want get the values of it. Create an object. Okay. I want get only one and two.
So like um, uh, we have to console object obj dot
Hmm. Okay. So this is what I was asking you. What are
we
the
have
methods
key
of
of
object?
key. We also have keys and
Yep. And what about entries? Object dot entries. What it will print?
dot entries.
Hmm. Right.
I don't.
No, just write it. It will iterate through each value. Okay. It is giving you error. Sorry, array with a value. Did you get it? What exactly it is doing?
Yes, it is like it is X means it is creating array for each and every object
Yep.
in that
Yep. Correct. Mm. Okay. Have you heard about modules in JavaScript?
modules. Not that much. I haven't read.
So the way we use in Angular, correct? We create one
Yes,
module and we import it. The same way we
yes,
can do in a JavaScript as well. You can create some functionality in one page, sorry, one JS file, and you can
mhm,
invoke that methods and the things from that file to another file to
yes.
instead of writing again and again. So that is the part of module.
Okay.
Read about that little bit. Okay. So what is the difference between null and undefined?
So, undefined null basically is in we have a variable and we are telling that this value has is been initialized and but has no value means its type value type is null means
Hmm.
and undefined basically means
Yeah.
we have
Wait,
initial
Mom,
yes.
just try to write the code so I can relate more. So see, if someone asks you to share a screen, so instead of just giving a theoretical answer, you can try to give the answer in the typing as well. So it is easy to understand the interviewer.
So, will not define us. So basically, A we are specifying that A value is null,
Hmm?
and B we are initializing.
No,
We
while
are
declaring,
initializing,
while
but
declaring.
we are
Huh,
declaring the value, but we are not
initialize.
assigning or assigning any value to it.
Correct, correct. Okay. So if I want to create a global variable in JavaScript, how can I do this?
Global variable.
Hmm.
This is global variable. If the variable is in global scope, so it is
So
global
how do you
variable.
define the global scope? Means what?
So basically, the variable which will be
First of all, tell me what are the scope in the JavaScript?
we have global scope, we
Hmm.
have block scope, we have function scope.
Okay. So block scope is a lit, correct?
Yes.
What about function scope?
Function scope we have where variables, which is function scope.
Okay.
So block scope basically is like this is block scope
Yeah, that is
and
fine. Okay.
functions.
Now tell me about a global variable. So what will happen if you are not using let and var before a variable?
Yes.
So it will throw error. What
Yes.
exactly?
Mm, can I pick up phone? Sir?
Yep.
Okay. Uh,
Yep. Tell me. Hello.
yes. I don't think I've tried
Okay.
this.
Just remove let from A and print it. Just remove let from A.
Okay, sure. Uh,
Okay. So you're getting null. Correct. So why it is not giving error or anything?
I think because this let and where and cons defines the scope, and if we will not specify any of this type,
Mm-hmm.
so it will automatically define it as global.
Correct. So if you're not using anything about it, got the scoping, then it
Mm,
will be a by default a global variable. You can try to create such kind of variable in your code or somewhere, so you can relate more.
okay.
Okay. So
Yes.
what is prototype in JavaScript?
Prototype basically every object has some default default what you can say default functionality which is specified by JavaScript. If if we will open any of the object we have function or anything, so it is some prototypes are defined.
Okay. So and what is difference between proto and have you seen underscore prototype? Something proto?
I have seen a way back, but I don't think I recall that.
Hmm. Okay. Read about those then.
Okay.
Little bit. Okay, so another one small example, small question. What is difference between arrow function and normal function instead of syntax? Apart from syntax, what are the differences in both?
So that's
Have you created a arrow function by
yes,
chance?
yes, yes, yes.
So have you observed something difference between both?
Uh, like functions have a normal function we have to specify name, and arrow function we don't have to specify name. Without specifying name also it will work. And like one most major difference, like major difference I am not recall. I have prepared for that also, but I am not getting on
Okay.
mind.
So what is this?
Yes.
What is this?
Yes, this is referred to the current object. Yes, on normal function, we have this function means for normal function we have the this keyword means for that scope we have this keyword, but for arrow function we don't have the this for the arrow function scope we don't have the this keyword. It generally when we define the arrow function, if we will define this, so it will refer to the parent object.
Okay. Okay. So couple of things are over there. So go through those ones.
Yes.
Okay.